Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to farm your shards for crafting. Now in A Realm Reborn, shards is the base catalyst of crafting from 1 to 50. In Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and most likely from here on out, the only two classes that I know that use shards is Culinarian and Alchemist. Culinarian, the ingredients always will use shards, and for Alchemist, the only item that I know will always be needed in every expansion is Natron. Natron is a deodorizer for Weaver, and they use shards to make natrons. That's why water and fire are two of the most common shards you can be needing after A Realm Reborn. Now, there's many ways of getting shards. Two of the best ways, and the other three are just kind of long, dragged out, and just not worth your time. Those ones are basically desynthesis, gathering them yourself, and buying them off the market board. The two best ways to get shards is through your retainer and gardening. For your retainer, you get your retainers basically through the main story quest at the beginning of your journey. To unlock retainer ventures, they're most likely going to be in each city-state near the Aetherite. In order to get your shards from your retainer, you're going to need ventures. Ventures are currency, as you can see on up top here. A currency for the retainers. You get them through the Beast Tribe, your Grand Company, and your Hunt and Bill Masters. Each time you send out your retainer to get an item, you give them one venture. Now, shards on the retainers are level 1, so you don't have to level them up too far to get these. But your level and your gear determines how much you get and how long it takes for them to get back. So the maximum is 60 per quantity and 44 minutes. Now, botanist and miner are the only two that can get your shards. So basically, every time they come back, they send them out, and basically you just go on and do other things. So I'm gonna go send out my retainers real quick. And then basically set them and then forget about them until you get a notification popping on the screen said so and so has come back, and then you repeat the process. The other thing, the best way to get shards, is gardening. So let me go into my free company here. So as you can see, I've already grown my shards. Now, in order to grow your shards, you're going to need a couple of things. One, a personal, free company, or an apartment. Each house, small, medium, large, has its own amount of gardens you can use. I already went over this in my gardening video. A large can hold 3 plots, a medium 2, and a small 1. There's 2 types of gardens, an 8 plot, a 6 plot, and a 4 plot. Doesn't matter what size your house is, it doesn't affect the size of your garden. So if you have a small, you most likely want to use your 8. And then the house changes is how many you have on your front yard. Next thing you're going to need is a gatherer. So botanist is the one that can get your seeds. So you have fire, light, ice, light, wind, earth, leaven, and water. These are hidden, means you have to go through a couple of bushes to actually uncover them. You're able to use yield increasing abilities to get more than one at a time. And also your retainer can get these as well. Now, in order to grow, you need potting soil as well as the seeds. I would recommend the Shroud soil because that increases your yield per crop. If you can't get grade 3s, which are in time node, grade 2s will do just fine. I think grade 3 has an 80% chance of the yield increasing, and I think grade 2 has a 50% chance. Basically, if you have a large, you are going to be buying 3 8 plots, and basically 24 seeds are going to be needed. So 24 seeds and 24 soils. Now, these take about 18 hours to grow, which means you have to fertilize them 9 times each in order to get them in the same day. Okay? So what you decide to do, leave them for 18 hours, or fertilize them every now and then. It's up to you. I recommend just leaving them and then coming back the next day, because your retainer is going to come back constantly, so you'll always have shards on hand. Okay? If you're in an apartment, you're going to have potting pots, basically. You only can have a certain amount in your house, and you can't really use them for anything else but growing the single item that you put in there. So if you have an apartment, you're not going to get as many, but it's better than anything at all. What you also can do is become a tenant by having one of your friends accepting you into their property, and basically you have access to whatever they allow you to. Most likely your garden is pretty much what you're going to be using for. So if you don't have a house, you can't get a house or apartment, have one of your friends make you a tenant and then use their garden. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and collect these. I had all of these planted with grade 3 shroud soil, so hopefully I'll get the maximum. So I got 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So I pretty much got the maximum of 2,400 fire shards. Plus I had 4 in my house, so it makes 2,800 shards in 18 hours. 9 hours if you decide to fertilize them all. Alright. So while you're waiting for your garden to grow, send your retainers out, and then go on with your dailies and do other things, and just forget about the shards. They'll basically rack up before you know it. So your garden and your ventures from your retainer is the 2 best ways to farm your shards. For gardening, just plant them, forget about them, go on, do your dailies, do your raids, do your pagos, do whatever you want. In 18 hours, the plants will be fully grown. You collect them, and then you replant more, and then you continue on every single day and farm your shards. When your retainer comes back, just keep sending them out until you feel like you have enough. Okay? So guys, pretty much that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, concerns you have, please in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood content. So until next time, may you forever walk in the light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys.